let's get to work.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top. Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Thursday evening to you, or as I like to refer to it, happy Friday Eve. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far, and I hope the weather is as nice by you as it has been here by me. It has been absolutely gorgeous all week. Other than a little bit of mud and a little bit of rain, I really can't complain too much. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be working on our Swirling Leaves project. Now, this one had to take a little bit of a hiatus because of all the holidays, but we are back into the swing of things, and we are going full force at it now. So last time we were together, we were cutting up fabric. Now we got almost all of the fabric cut except for a couple more cuts of our background fabric. You're going to have to wait a minute. I'm talking to our friends. Can you give me a minute? But anyway, we were cutting up most of our background pieces now off camera just before the live stream started. I did start to finish up the background pieces. We only have one more cut to do, and that's some 2-inch squares, which we're going to be using all of our off cuts to go ahead and make those 2-inch squares. So we are going to need to do that first, and then we can actually get to start sewing. So let me just mark these off real quick so that I don't forget. But while you guys were enjoying your dinner or getting your drinks or whatever it was you were doing, I was cutting some strip fabrics. And while I was cutting my strip fabrics, my martelli broke. I lost the spring. So now I don't have it. It's not spring loaded. It flew off and it's somewhere in this room. I'm sure Ivy will find it for me soon enough. But it fell off. So like I'm kind of upset about that. So now I have to buy a new one. Joyce Hernandez, thank you so much for that super chat. It's going towards a new Martelli, that or puppy snacks, one of the two. But Joyce Hernandez, thank you so much for that super chat. Hearts in chat for Joyce. Thank you guys so much for that. So I was really kind of upset by that. My Martelli broke, so now it's just like swinging in the rain. So I'm gonna have to buy a new one of those, which is kind of a bummer because they are a little bit pricey. This will turn out to be my third one in the last 5 years. I think I've been using these 5 or 6 years now. So, not too terrible, I guess, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to do that after the stream. But we're gonna try and limp along. It still works, so that's the good news. It's just it doesn't close very well, so I just have to be careful with it and don't drop it. But anyway, so we've got one more cut we need to make. And that's that 2-inch cut. So you can buy parts, Danny. Oh, I didn't know you could buy parts. Maybe I'll just buy a spring for it then. That could be fun. I'll have to look into that, Sandra. Thank you for that. And welcome to the channel, by the way. Okay, she's just going to keep staring at me. So let me give her a treat real quick. Let me give her a snack real quick. And in the meantime, I will say hello to everybody there in chat. I believe Carrie Leonard was the very first person in chat today. Let me just check on that. Oh, well, that's weird. That didn't tell me who it was. Yes, Carrie Leonard was the very first person in chat. So, Carrie, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Thursday evening to you, or happy Friday Eve, or happy Thirsty Thursday, whatever one you prefer. But welcome, Sandra Kay is also here with us this evening. Sandra, good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Patty, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you also. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Susan, thank you so much for that. That is so kind of you. Hearts in chat for Susan, folks. My goodness, hearts in chat. You guys are being so generous today. Thank you so much for that. That is so kind of you. That will also go towards either, new Martelli parts or puppy snacks, one of the two. But thank you guys so much for that. That's really kind of you. Carrie Leonard, Carrie Patty, Carrie. Susan, obviously, good evening. She says, I can watch for a little while. I appreciate that, Susan. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a member of the channel as well. I truly appreciate that. We had another members only live stream on Monday where we joined Mama Joyce working on our Blackberry Bramble project. We finally got to some sewing and it was like so exciting. It's such a gorgeous project. I'm so excited to get started with it. So if you guys are interested in becoming a part of that, hanging out with us and see what that's all about, you can click the button down below to become a member. I think it's either the join button or I think it's a square with a dollar sign in it. Click either one of those and look for the one that says membership. And for as little as $2.99 a month, you can join us on those. So that's a lot of fun. Lucas became a member, so welcome to the membership, Lucas. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Oh, and speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, Lucas is in the house. Good evening, bud. And thank you for being a member of the channel. I appreciate that as well. Joyce Hernandez, good evening. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for becoming a member as well. I really appreciate that also. Let's see who else is here with us this evening. Chloe, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Welcome back. Who else? Who else? Who else? Susan says, finished my small Valentine's Day quilt and am sewing binding on my King's Crown wall quilt. Ooh, I bet that's going to be gorgeous, Susan. That is awesome. Judy, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you again. Welcome back. Just checking in chat here. Hearts in chat for both Judy and for Susan. For folks, thanks for that. Oops. Stupid screen refreshed again on me. Good stuff, Ninja. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. You can use the spring from previous rotary cutters. Well, if I kept them, that would be smart. But I didn't. So, lesson learned. Hi, Raven. Good evening. Welcome back. And thank you also, Raven, for being a member of the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Anyone ever tried the Dear Jane quilt? Oh my gosh, I have seen that one, and it is gorgeous. That's that sampler quilt, right? It's absolutely gorgeous. No, I have not tried it, and honestly, it seems like it would be a little bit intimidating and a lot of work. But it is gorgeous. I've seen it. You just got a snack. You just had one. She's going to be incessant all night long. I just know it. I can feel it. Hi, Mary. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. I think I've caught up on everybody in chat. If I miss you in chat, I truly apologize for that. But I'm going to need you to say hello one more time. This time I want you to tag me in it. You can do that. You can say the at symbol, that's the A with a circle around it, and say, use the at symbol and type in "so not an expert," and what that does is it highlights it on the screen for me so that hopefully this time I don't miss it. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for being here. They say it's the most often because, but at least often finished. Begun, but the least often finished. Yeah, because it's a lot of work. Yeah, Puppy loves you. That's a Puppy loves me. I know she does. She's starving. You were away all day. She had her dinner. I will have you know. She had her dinner, but I will give her one more treat before we get started. One more. One more. In fact, we should probably ask all of them to come in, shouldn't we? We should probably ring the doggy doorbell. Ring the doggy doorbell. Who's going to sit first? Oh, Addison sits first. You take it nice. Wiggles, you are such a fluff ball. She is so fluffy. I don't know, but yeah, you guys can barely see her on camera. She is so fluffy right now. She's standing right by the camera. Yeah, she's blocking it. I have a shoe box with 3 retired Vitelli colors. When it's full, I give them a proper burial. That many of them. You go through that many? My goodness. Boy. Ooh, maybe a small coffee table or something, and a temp dog bed you only put down when you're sewing. Then she can lay by you. Raven, I've been thinking about that. I have been thinking about a dog bed that I only put on the floor when I'm in here. Yeah, I've been actually thinking about that for sure. I'm just hiding in the corner. They need to put that blackberry one with the pattern one. Hi, Rita. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. I have to agree with you. Yeah. Willow over at So Many Whatnots is planning to do a Dear Jane series. Oh, interesting. Very exciting. Very exciting. Awesome. All right. So we've got one more cut left to do, and that's just some 2-inch squares. We need to make 32 of them, and I've got all of these cutoffs here that we're going to be using. So I'm going to try and lay them out as best as I can, and I believe these are all, well, these are all 2.5. So we can just kind of lay a bunch of them out, I think. So I'm just going to try to lay a bunch of them out. So I had to do some strip pieces, so I did those already. That's these here. You guys can't really see them, but there's some strips here. We had to do 10.5 inch and then 8 inch, all 1 3/4 inch width. So I did those already. So let's go ahead and get these 2-inch strips done, and then we can maybe get started on sewing something today. I still have my original Martelli cutter purchased in 2008. Wow, Susan, that's awesome. That's really cool. Uh, I don't. I don't have mine. I didn't keep it. Shame on me. I will try and remember to keep this one for parts so I can scrap it for parts next time. Last time the little plastic piece that goes um between the red piece here and the blade, that piece cracked off. So I should have kept it and I didn't. And you know what? Now I know. Joy says her phone's being weird. She's gonna restart. No problem. No problem. We understand. No problem. No problem at all. These are exactly 4-inch, which isn't gonna work for me. I need 2-inch by 2-inch. So let's see. Uh, Actually, if I turn them around, and that way we can do them this way. The dogs are making Mr. Wizard a little crazy this evening. What did I miss? I saw you on this morning, but I'm not in any shape to say anything other than good morning at 6:30 a.m. That's funny. I missed my Martelli cutter. It'll be there when I get home. Oh, Sylvia, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I love my Martelli. I love it so much, but if right now the stupid thing is broken on me. Not really broken, like the spring busted. It flew off somewhere. I went to go flick it and it flicked right off. So now these we can use. I'm going to keep them as cutoffs for now. We're going to see. Hi Mona, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. We are just cutting up some background pieces that we need. We need 32 2x2-inch squares. So I'm just cutting those real quick. Let me grab my a little plastic cup here. Put my cut off pieces there. And now these are 2.5. So I actually have to cut these again. Go this way. So I need 32 of them total. We're probably going to get 16 here, I think. Let's see, 12 maybe? Maybe 12. So I mean, it still works. It doesn't flick closed. So I got to be careful with it. Yes, I did that twice. Just found out first time, not second. Those springs are tiny. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, okay, I got 12 on that one. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go this way now. Yeah, so mine flung off. I'm sure Ivy's gonna find it for me somewhere, but that's alright. It's fine. We'll figure it out. 12, 24. I need 32 total. So we're gonna cut these up, and then we can start sewing, which is, let's face it, the most exciting part. Spin right round, right round. Go. So how is everybody doing this evening? Did you having a good week? Are you having a good day? Are you participating in Thirsty Thursday? I am not tonight. I am just drinking regular soda water tonight. Saturday is our After Dark edition where Mama Joyce and Sherlock Sure will be joining us again. We'll be working on our friendship table runner. Mama Joyce finished the Elvis quilt. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but she has finished it. She got it back from the long arm. She put the binding on it, and she gifted it to Cheryl yesterday when we went and saw the new Elvis movie. Awesome movie, by the way. Awesome movie. Really, really good. So 24. 26. 28. Sorry, guys, I gotta count here. 30. 32. Okay, that's how many we need. All right. Yeah, so she finished it. I thought she was going to post a picture of it on our Facebook group. She has not yet, so I'll need a reminder to do that. It turned out awesome. I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was really, I mean, it was awesome to start with, but it turned out even more awesome once she finished it. Really cool. And then we saw the Elvis movie last night. Really good movie. If you're an Elvis fan, you'll really enjoy it. It was a really good movie. Hi, Linda. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. We do have some rain coming through this evening. Nothing too crazy or severe. They're getting hit pretty nasty hard down further south. If the girls were still in school, I'd be worried about them. But luckily they're not there now, so that's good. But they're getting some crazy nasty stuff down further south of us. There we go. All right, there we go. So there is our 32 squares. Let me grab a. I don't think I have any more of these big ones. Let me grab. I got them up here. I got more of them up here. Don't fall. Somebody else do that. You go in your cabinet. You're like, don't fall. Nothing else needs to fall right now. Lucas, welcome back, dude. Didn't know you went somewhere. Welcome back. How are you? How is my daughter doing? I just talked to her earlier. She sent me a text message. I don't know if she told you. She sent me a text message. She says, "Did you know that there's a new Elvis movie?" And I responded back to her, said, "Did you know I went and saw the new Elvis movie yesterday?" So I appreciate her thinking of me, though. That was really kind of her. All right, so let's go ahead and put all of our scrap pieces away. I think we might be done cutting. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to look. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Cutting instructions for the border fabric. Ooh, I didn't know there was border fabric. For the lap quilt, you don't need borders. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Cool. All right. Step 1. Make the leaf blocks. All right. Draw a diagonal line from corner to corner on the wrong side of 2 background 1 3/4 inch squares. Place a mark corner. So on the drawn line, Place the remaining marked square on the adjacent corner. Draw a line. Okay, repeat to make the following number of small leaf stem units measuring 2.5 by 2, 2.5 by 2.5, including seam allowances. 4. 4 means I need 8. So I need 8 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 inch squares. Okay. All right. What did I miss? What should I do? Like I'm like not. Here we go. I'm not here yet. I'm not here yet. So let me pull this down. Move this over here. Gotta get organized again, right? So hang on here. Let's move this out of the way. Move that out of the way because I don't need that right now. Pull this open. So this is all of our backing, our this is scrap. No, these are scrap. This is scrap. Okay. Scrap is in here. I told you guys this before, but I always keep all of my scrap fabrics. Hi, Joyce. Good evening. I keep all of my scraps in a Ziploc bag in my project bin, so then that way if I need anything, it's always right here for me. And I don't get rid of my scraps until the project is done. Because you never know when you might need something. Big leaf chain. Here's back. Small leaf chain. I think I need. These directions are a little different. So I need SL stem. Small leaf stem. Oh, got it. Okay. So I need draw a diagonal line on the 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. That's these little ones, aren't they? Yep, that's these here. Okay, that's those. Okay. Okay. And then gonna need my SL stem. Small leaf triangle stem. These are leaf and chain. Leaf and chain. These are chain. Hang on. Small leaf stems are 2.5. Cut from the following 10-inch squares. Oh, I got you. Okay. So the 2.5-inch squares. Okay, so I gotta pull these all out. Okay, that's fine. I got you. Okay, sorry guys. I had to like figure out what the heck I was doing here. Okay, so this is all of our pieces cut. Just trying to keep it all organized. It's not this particular pattern is not great about labeling. I mean, it is and it isn't, and part of it is probably my own fault because I'm not really following the directions the way I should. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. Okay. So I gotta pull these out. What am I missing? Susan is a group personal thing or training to help others. Okay. So I need to get 2.5 by 2.5. Group CH squares together, group SL squares together by label. Oops. Okay. These are small leaf chains, so I need These are 2.5 by 2.5, so this one not quite 2.5, but that's okay. We'll make it work. These are all 2.5 by 2.5? Yeah, these are the 2.5. These are the 3.5 by 3.5. Those go there. These are all 2.5. So I need one for. Okay, let's do this. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. Sorry, folks. I had to figure out what I was doing. Well, let me separate all of these by fabric type. I didn't follow all the directions all the way through, okay? I just cut them. I didn't mark them the way it said to. I figured we could do that later, which is what we're going to do now. So, all right, there we go. So I need lab quilt, small. I need 4, so I've got those 4. Okay, 4 squares. One labeled SL. Those are my SLs. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these are all SL. Small leaf is what the SL stands for, I believe. So we're gonna. So I cut them all, but I just didn't mark them yet. So no big deal. Sounds helpful. It will help when speaking with others. Nice. Let me grab my Post-its. You can't have a sewing room without Post-its. Like, you just can't. Post-its, pencils, something to mark it with. You just can't have it without it, right? Okay, so these are my SLs. Let me grab Post-its. Grab that. Mark this as SL. And put a clip on it. There's a clip. Okay. And then 5 squares. Group the CH squares together. Group the SL. Labeled CH. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know if I cut an extra piece or what, but so these are CHs, which are 5 squares. Oh, 5 squares. Oh, I see now. Okay, I got you. So these are all. Okay, these are all 5 squares then. Okay. So these are all CH. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I promise I'll pay attention to chat in just a second. I just wanted to get these all labeled up. These are all CH. Okay, so those are all CH. Those are CH. These are SL. These are these. There. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right. We'll mark the other ones when we get to them, but we don't need them right now. So we're just gonna set them aside for right now. Right now we need these other ones. Oh, it's time for me to take medicine. Raven, that's what I thought, Streamlabs. That's right. You tell Streamlabs. That's right. You tell them. Gotta take my meds. Hang on. I've been getting better about remembering to bring them in here with me, so then that way I don't have to go running off to grab them. I've been trying. I'm trying. Trying to do better. All right. Oops. Actually, this can come back because we're going to need it anyway. Okay. What am I missing? My timing on my sewing machine was perfect. The bobbin ran out right as I finished sewing the binding up. Susan, that is awesome. That is really awesome. Don't you love it when that happens? So awesome. So awesome. Okay, so I need to go ahead and mark these. I'm so unorganized today, folks. Just completely unorganized today. It is. My little one. My little one. Down here. Okay, so I need to mark corner to corner on these. That's a win. That's right. That's right. It is a win. We're going to mark these real quick. I want to do these. Make sure I'm marking the wrong side of the fabric. These are tone on tone, so they're kind of tricky. Anybody know a good way to figure it out? What's this way? What's this way? I'm going to write these while I'm looking at them. It's almost better like hold them farther out and see where the light shines on them. This way. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to flip them all over. There we go. All right. Lucas, Raven has a question. All right, let's get these marked up here. Yeah, that's correct. No, they are not, Raven. No, they are not. No, I don't even know if they've set a date. Have you guys set a date, Lucas? I mean, I haven't heard anything. Not that I'm in any hurry or that they should be in any hurry. All right. Annie is pretty great, and the apple can't fall far from the tree. That is really sweet of you to say, Raven. That is very sweet of you to say. Although I'm sure Tony has her moments. And they've been together a long time, so they're not in any hurry. trying to figure things out first for themselves. Some things they want to do first, and that's smart. Okay, need to flip this thread over. I said, I told you guys I'm completely unorganized today. I gotta flip the thread over. I got all kinds of things I gotta do here today. Don't you guys just love it when the machine comes up? I know, I do. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay. Where did my hair? It's over here. There we go. I don't think they're in any hurry. They're still young. Tony and Taylor will just turn 23 here in March. So I think they have plenty of time to figure that out. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy each other. Plenty of time for that. Buy a house, live in it for 2 years, and then the other does, and you live in it for 2. All right. Oops. Let's see. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're almost there. Almost there. The gray. The white. We have been dating for 7 years. This year will be 8. It's like we're already married. That's right. Alright, turn the light on. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're cooking with gas. We can finally start to sew something, huh? Okay, let me grab my little one. Okay. Told you guys, I'm unorganized. Completely unorganized. Everything is everywhere. This really bothers me. There's tax credits. Hi Brenda, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Or us, I should say. Thank you for joining us. No. Come back here. Alright, we are just getting ready to start some sewing. Although if I don't get my button gear, we're never going to get there. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Where did the directions go? Okay, we are doing some stem pieces here. So we're going to sew on one side and then sew down the other. So I've got it here. I really don't like this. That way. Yeah, because I don't think so. I think that's the right side. Yeah, I think I drew this one on the wrong side. I'm not convinced that this one is the right side. I think it's on the wrong side. We're gonna do this again. Oh wait. Let me. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna do some stem pieces, which means we're gonna need to sew up one side and then down the other. Change out my pressure foot here to my clear one. I like to use the clear one when I'm doing triangles because then that way I can see what I'm doing. All right, my son and his girlfriend have been together for close to 24 years. Would be so nice if they would get married. Linda, yeah, a black light probably would work. Yeah, probably. I didn't think about that, but I don't have one. But yeah, a black light probably would work wonders. So, all right. Flip this over now. All right, so I've got them both sewn up here. We're going to iron them out and then trim them. Pick on me all you want. So we're sewing up these triangles on either side. And then we can trim them down. There we go. So I've made leaf blocks before. They're pretty simple to do. We've made quite a few of them here on this channel, especially during St. Patrick's Day. Well, that's like clover, but it's similar. Hi Terry, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. It's normal. If you're looking for a reaction, Raven, Lucas is probably not the one to ask. He's pretty he doesn't really react very like you would expect typically. He's pretty low key, he's pretty laid back. There we go. There we go. What are all the gamblers doing? Hi Fern, good evening. Welcome back to the channel as well. Alright, so we've got our 4 pieces made up. I need to turn my iron on so we can iron those and get them trimmed up. I think I'm going to iron them open. So let me grab my... Okay. We're going to have some half square triangles we're going to need to be making here too. So might as well get this stuff going here. Okay. So trim first, then iron. Let's go ahead and do that. For those of you just joining, my Martelli has broken. I have lost the spring. The spring flew off on me. I'm a little upset about it. It still works. I mean, it still cuts. You know, it just doesn't close very well. Doesn't stay closed, I should say. And I don't have that nice, you know, quick action satisfaction of... But that's alright. Somebody said I could buy parts for it. I'll have to look into that. But we've got a lot of cutting to do this weekend on Sunday with Saturday and Sunday we're going to be doing a lot of cutting, so I'm going to need to think of something quick. I do have a traditional one. I really don't like it because I'm always terrified I'm going to hurt myself with it. So I try not to use it. But I do have one as a backup if I need to. Terry, I noticed you posted another video about the hydroponic garden. That's awesome. I did not get a chance to watch the video yet. I just noticed that you had posted it. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you go check out Terry's channel. You can do !! Terry in chat to get a link for that. She's been doing a hydroponic garden, which is really cool. I'm learning a lot about it. Something I've never really known anything about. So I appreciate her sharing that information with us. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and iron these open. I have been ironing open seams when it comes to triangles, half square triangles, those types of things, because I feel like they lay flatter. So I will be ironing these open as well. There we go. And it looks like things are going to work out. Taylor's going to be able to join us next week for our Schools of the Year project. We're a little late this month getting our February wall hanging completed, but that's alright. It's better late than never, right? Replace the spring? Yeah, could be. Oh, is Ivy in here with us? I didn't even see her come in. You've been doing a lot to build your garden. You know, I don't see Ivy either here. Ivy! Ivy, come say hi! There she is. There she is. There she is. Oh, all of you are in here, so. Terry wanted to say hello. Can you sit, please? Can everybody sit, please? There she is. Wrigley. Anson. There you go. There's the babies. Ooh, looks like Raven is redeeming her thimbles in for a free pattern. Congratulations, Raven, on doing that. I've got a couple of redemptions for the month of February. Not a lot, but a couple. I will look through my stash and see what I've got for a good pattern and send that one off to you. All of them would just roll around on the floor with them. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. All right. Ironing these up here. Oh. Yeah, Lucas, Patty did, maybe? Somebody did. Somebody did. I don't remember who, but somebody did. Oh, this one I sewed up backwards. Rats. Well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, there was somebody else that redeemed them for a pattern. Yeah, there has been a pattern or two. Not many, but yeah, there has been a pattern or two redeemed. And they're always purchased patterns. They're never free patterns. I mean, that would be silly. Why would you redeem your thimbles in for a free pattern? They're all patterns that I've purchased. I have quite a stash of Missouri Star Quilt Company patterns that I've purchased over the years that I thought about making and then changed my mind on them. I have a handful of postcard patterns from Villa Rosa Designs. I've just got a bunch of them. Yeah, so there's plenty. I have plenty in my stash. Don't you worry. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, now we're going to need to draw a diagonal line from corner to corner on the wrong side of the print SLHST. So that's 3.5 inch, 3-inch squares. Place the marked square on the background 3 by 3 with right sides together. So a 1/4 inch down both sides of the units. So okay, so making half square triangles. Trim the half square triangles to 2.5 by 2.5. Repeat this the following. You need 16 half square triangles or 8 sets. Okay. Alright. So these are done for now. So it needs to be trimmed up a little bit. That's okay. What do these? These need to be 2.5 by 2.5. Just make sure that these are right. Where's my? What do I do with it? Here it is. Let's try this again. 2.5. Okay, yeah, they do need to be trimmed up just ever so slightly. Well, actually, they're pretty good. They just need to be squared up. It'll be fine. We'll worry about that later. It'll be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in the bin then, because these are not done. So we just got little stem pieces. Put those away for now. Anyone kick them yet? Oh. Okay, so 3-inch by 3 inch. Is that these? Let's see. These are not 3-inch by 3 inch. Is it these? Yeah, these are 3-inch by 3 inch. I need 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. Don't remember this pattern, Danny. This one is. Hold, please. Give me a second. This one is called Swirling Leaves. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. I did also put a link to it in the description box of this video, so in case you guys are interested in purchasing it yourself, you can. It is. Hold, please. Looks like that. There you go. So it's got a chain, and then it's also got a bunch of leaves in there, big and small leaves. Right now we're doing. It says. Right now we are doing the small leaves, and then eventually we will be making the big ones. But it does say that we need to make some half square triangles, so I'm just double checking to make sure that I've got these the correct orientation. And I'm gonna flip them over and draw lines on them. I won a Villa Rosa pattern from another YouTuber back in November and never got it. Oh my gosh, Susan, I'm sorry to hear that. You guys are always gonna get mine, unless of course the mail doesn't deliver it, but mine always get mailed. I can't guarantee that you'll actually receive it because of the mail, but I mail all of my stuff with tracking numbers on it though, so at least that way it's more likely to get to you. That's why I use the bubble envelopes and the poly bags, the poly envelopes, because then that way I know that it'll get to you. Costs me a little bit more money in postage, but this way I have the peace of mind of knowing that you're gonna get it. Did I email them? Raven's asking if you emailed the YouTuber. Yeah, yeah, I would have too. Okay, so now we're going to be doing half square triangles. Here it is. So let's go ahead and get that done. Right sides together. Purple bubble envelopes. That's right. That's how you know it's me. The purple bubble envelopes or the purple poly envelopes. Yep, that's how you know it's me. How you know you're getting happy mail from me. There we go. Is there somebody in here? Is there a baby in here somewhere? Is there a baby in here somewhere? She says, hi, Mama. Hi, baby. No, you already had enough snacks today. You don't need any more. You do not need any more snacks, that's for sure. You've had enough snacks. No. 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 Can you guys hear her? She's whining at me. She's talking to me. Hi, Deb. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. That's right, Carrie. Mommy, please. I'm a good girl. Look how nice and pretty I'm sitting. Don't you love me? I swear to you guys, I do feed her. We do. We feed her. We give her lots of treats, lots of love, but you'd never know it. You'd never know. Yeah, you'd never know it. So we're making some half square triangles as part of our leaf blocks. We have to make 4 small leaf blocks and I think like 16 big ones or something crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm just really excited that we get to start sewing things. We've been cutting for the last 2 episodes of this stream or this particular project, so I'm excited we get to start doing something actually. Sewing. Oh. And if you guys are members, then you will know that we have also started sewing our first block for our Blackberry Bramble project. God, the fabrics on that project are just so rich and beautiful. It's made by Wilmington Prints. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's just, the fabric is gorgeous, the pattern is gorgeous, and unfortunately, I've not been able to find the pattern anywhere. I keep looking, and I have not been able to find it anywhere. I have told everybody that, or my members, that I will be Giving away the pattern pieces once the project is completed. I'll do a giveaway for it. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, last one, and then we can start slicing and dicing here. Yeah, just a little bit. We're going to have to trim these down to 2.5, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my half square triangle ruler to make quick work of trimming them. Your dog's doing the same thing? She probably hears mine. She probably hears Ivy whining. She probably hears Ivy whining. Okay, 2.5, so I need the 1/2 inch ruler. Okay. All right, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna slice down the center with my broken martelli. Should probably get my small one out because my small one works better with this slotted ruler. So I'm gonna get the small one out anyway. There we go. And then 2.5 inch. Quiet. We need to get these at 2.5 inches. And then we're going to iron them up. Sitting in my bed watching this. Well, Carrie, that's as long as you're comfortable, that's all that matters. Terry, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? I know you and Sandra have been sick for a little while. Are you both feeling better, I hope? Hope you both are feeling better. This warm weather has kicked up my allergies for a moment, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. You guys know that I have allergies, and I suffer from them all year round, which is lots of fun. But you know, you get over it after a while. You get used to it after a while. This whole fall spring thing is really kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. Thought I heard something about it's supposed to get colder again soon, but I don't remember who I heard it from or where I heard it. So we're just trimming up our half square triangles into 2.5 inch squares. We need a total of 16 of them. This 2.5 inch ruler should make quick work of it. And then we're going to iron them up. What time is it? 8:30? Okay. Just making sure I wasn't keeping you guys here too late. Somebody is making popcorn. I think Taylor is making popcorn. I can hear it. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it on my Facebook page or not, but I think I mentioned it already. But Mama Joyce, Sherlock, Cheryl, and I went and saw the new Elvis movie called Epic. Elvis Presley in concert. Excellent movie. Really, really good movie. If you guys are Elvis fans, I highly recommend it. Really good movie. It really actually it actually gave me a whole new appreciation for the Elvis tribute artists that we go and see so often. I after watching, you know, real Elvis in a concert and in high def and all this other stuff and just fantastically, beautifully talented man. I have a whole new respect for the ETA artists that we go and see because they are so talented. They're so talented. A lot of them look really close, similarly to him. They all sound so close to his voice, his range. It just was a really good time. We are looking forward to. We have two Elvis concerts we're doing this year. At least two, maybe more. Who knows? You never know with us. We have one in May, which is a contest. We're going to watch a contest where there's a bunch of tribute artists that are going to be competing for a chance to their um, earn a spot for the Ultimate Elvis contest that's held in Memphis every year, which is the artists that we go see are considered Ultimate Elvis tribute artists. They've won several contests and things like that, and they've been crowned, these um, world's best and things like that. So we're going to be watching. We're going to go see. We're going to go to a competition kind of like at the beginning in May, and then in July we're actually going to go. We're going to go to our Elvis festival, and then after the festival, the day after the festival, at the same place, the same venue, they're going to be doing the competition again. But this time it'll be a finalist. So the people that win the contest in July will go on and compete in Memphis at Graceland for the title. So that's going to be kind of cool. So we're going to get to see kind of the beginnings and the end, kind of thing. So that'll be kind of cool. They have contests all over the place for this Ultimate Elvis competition. It's kind of like March Madness. You start out with this big pool and they're slowly eliminated. So Susan says, time to say goodbye. It's time to log in for the class. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe, and take time to pet some fabric. Bye, Susan. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this evening. Good luck with your class. I hope everything goes well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of see how we get to see everything kind of come to fruition. The beginning and the end, and who knows, it might be the same people. We might end up with one or two of the same um, competitors in May as we do in July. We'll have to see. All right, three more to trim down, and then we can start ironing them up. I see you. Go. I'm grateful that we didn't have any YouTube issues tonight. I think it was, what was it, Monday? Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday there were YouTube issues. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but like YouTube went down for like, I don't know how long, maybe an hour or less, but it was actually down. So I'm grateful that it didn't affect me at all. I'm sure it affected some of our other content creator friends though. Yeah, YouTube was down, yeah. I don't know how long it was down for. Um, it didn't seem like it was down for very long, if I remember correctly. Right. Okay, there we go. That is all done there. These in here. All right. Got them all trimmed up, so now we can. Somebody's hugging. Lucas is hugging Streamlabs. Is hugging the bot. See if he can get extra. They had a glitch for sure. They will never fess up though. So many people were affected. Their landing page went blank. Yeah, it was weird. Like if I went on history, like the landing page was empty. If I went into my account and I went into history, then I could watch a video that way. But the yeah. A lot of trolls last night also. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Fern. Good thing I wasn't on last night then. Good thing I wasn't on last night. We've tried to do everything that we can do to eliminate the trolls. I mean, I don't think you can get rid of them entirely, but we've taken quite a few steps to try and eliminate them. Lucas is cheating. All right. Set these over there. Lay that one down. Go. But yeah, I'll have to remind Mama Joyce to post a picture. Hey Tay, I did. Can you text Grandma and ask her to post a picture of the Elvis quilt in the Facebook page, please? Sure. Thank you. That way you guys can see the finished product. Looks amazing. It turned out really nice. Really, really nice. Oh, Streamlabs. I love it. Hi, baby. I see you. I see you. So I'm just ironing these open. I've been ironing the seams open on my half square triangles. It really seems to be helping a lot with my bulk, with the projects I've been working on. I know it's kind of an extra step in the process, and not everybody thinks it's necessary, and maybe it isn't, but I have found that it works really nicely. It really makes those seams lay nice and flat. So I don't mind taking a couple extra minutes and ironing them flat. Plus this tool, just this ironing tool here, just makes it so much easier to do. What? You're not getting anything. I got nothing for you. Nothing but love. Do you want some love? You want some kisses? You want some kisses? No. She says, no, Mom. I'm just ironing these up here. They lay so nice and flat. Just love them. Between the half square triangle rulers that I was gifted from a subscriber and this ironing tool, I still don't love half square triangles. I still don't love them. But they are a little bit easier with these tools. They're a little bit more tolerable. At least they're more fun, right? The pinwheels for our framed pinwheel project are coming together pretty well, finally. We're going to need to do a lot of trimming when we come back to that one, but that's okay. Right. 5 more to iron up. And then we can move on to the next step. Can you guys hear her? I think I have 4, maybe 5 redemptions for this month. So not too many, but that's a decent amount for me to put them together. I'll probably do that. I might do that this weekend. I might wait till next weekend. We'll see. I've got a couple of things I need to take care of, so we'll see if I have time to get to it this weekend or next. What? Actually, I probably will be next weekend, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, thank you. Mama Joy says she posted the picture of the Elvis quilt over on our Facebook group, so if you guys are part of our Facebook group, you can go over there and check that out. If you want to join our Facebook group, you can do !FB in chat, and it will give you a link. Mama Joyce doesn't do Instagram. Sorry, guys. So she's not on Instagram. Please, Mommy, can I have one more? Is Ivy saying it's time for bed? No. She's saying it's time for more snacks. She's saying it's time for more snacks. No, it's not bedtime yet. Mr. Wizard, she goes to bed usually with Mr. Wizard at 8:30. 9:30, not 8:30, 9:30. So. All right, so we are done with that. Let's see what we've got now. Flipping the page. Making the small leaf blocks. Okay, we can do that. Let's see. Using the print fabrics. Let's see. Let's take out the 2.5-inch background pieces. There should only be 4. Yep, these here. The small leaf pieces are here. Okay. Small leaf and chain. So this is small leaf. This is chain. This is these. Okay. All right. We are putting some leaves together. Move my iron out of the way for now. Put my foot to the 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch pressure foot. There we go. These. Alright, so what I first thing I need to do is I need to separate these by fabric. So let's do that first. There's one. Hi, baby. No. Alright, let's see. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. No. Go see Taylor. She had a snack. I don't know what kind of snacks she had, but I heard her. She had snacks. I heard her. Okay. This one. Alright, so now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Alright, so now we gotta lay these out. So we've got 3 there. Plus this one. We'll start with this one. Start with this one first. I'll lay it out. Let's see. So, 1/2 square triangle, 1/2 square. I be quiet. Triangle, back row piece. Solid. Solid. 1/2 square triangle. Stem. Solid. 1/2 square triangle. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So let's flip these over to there. Like that. And let's sew these up. I be quiet. So who knows? By the time we're done with this stream, we might have our 1/2 square our small leaves done. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? That would be kind of cool. Ivy, I said no. 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 Don't you growl at me. Look, you got the whole channel on your side. Okay. Oh, so some of them they want pressed open. Interesting. Okay, so some of them they want you to press them open, and then some of them they want you to press. Interesting. Okay. Alright, it's not how I would have done it, but alright. So this one goes that way. I be quiet. Okay. That way. What are you barking at? Why are you growling at me? She's very persistent. Yes, she is. She's very persistent. She's very stubborn. She doesn't listen when it comes to treats. Would you be quiet, please? No. You know. Can you guys hear her? She's so funny. She's so silly. So silly. Alright, so this is interesting. So this one they want me to press open. So, okay. Alright. Want me to press that one open. And this one open over here. Quiet. You want this one to go to this side, like that. You want this one open. And I want this one here to go that way. Different. Okay. Well, it's definitely different than I would have expected it to be. Different for sure. Okay, so now this one's open. This one goes to this side. And that one goes to the center. Weird. Very weird. I've never had instructions where they wanted you to do all kinds of weird things here. But I appreciate the fact that they gave us pressing instructions because some of them don't. So I appreciate that. Alright, so now these two get sewn together. And this one gets sewn together. Huh, that actually worked out really nice. My machine kind of liked that, so I'm going to need to remember that the next time I do blocks like this, to go ahead and just do some open and some to one side or the other, because that really seemed to work out well. So, oops. Uh-oh. Go. There we go. There we go. And then both of these are open. So, okay. I trust you. Don't you? You'll be quiet. You be quiet. Huh. Yeah, that actually worked out really nicely. I was following the instructions, as you guys can see, I was following the pressing instructions. And sometimes it said to go to one side or the other, and then other times it said to go open, and so I was like, that seems odd, but all right, fine. And so I did it, and it actually seems like it's going to lay nice and flat. So I shouldn't question it. But I do want to lay this one down for just a second. So there you go. We've got four of these to make, so we're gonna get going here in just a second. But I just wanted to put this one together to see what it looked like. Quiet, quiet. Oh, yeah. And then my leader threads that I had keeping everything together, I just have to snip those. No big deal. They're just a couple of little threads, so no big deal. No big deal. Alright. Ow, hot. Ouch. The thunder got in the way of the iron. At least you know it's still hot. Remember, I was having trouble wondering if it was gonna go out on me, and it's not gone out yet. It's still hot. It's still getting hot. There. Let me show you guys this one in here in just a second. I'm sure you've seen a leaf before, but so what? There we go. Oh, wait, it's upside down. There we go. It's a small leaf. Cute, right? Cute. So far, so good. We gotta make three more. So let's go ahead and make three more. Alright, so stem, solid. Now we have that one, and that one. We have this one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Just like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and sew these up together. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. A little too aggressive. Be aggressive. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm going to lay these out again. Up. Grab this piece. There we go. There we go. So anybody going to QuiltCon? Obviously, I am not if I'm still in Illinois. Maybe next year. I had thought about going this year, but went to guard the house. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Actually, I think she went to go bug Mr. Wizard. I don't think she's gardening anything. I think she went to go bug Mr. Wizard. um, But yeah, I thought about going this year because I would like to go 1 year. I don't know that I will go every year, but I would like to go 1 year. Um, one of these years I will go. It would be awesome if they held it in Chicago, but next year it's in Atlanta. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I might go to Atlanta. That could be fun. All right, so now this one, they want this one opened up. This one goes this way, and this one goes this way. Okay. Judy, is Atlanta close to you? You'll have to forgive me, I don't remember where you're located. I'm sure you've told me before. I thought about going to the North Carolina one because I've always wanted to go to North Carolina, and I thought that could be fun. But the timing of it just didn't work out this year. The weather is kind of unpredictable this time of the year, and if I go, I'm gonna drive. I'm not gonna fly. So I have to be careful about that. Terry says I'm too far an old car. LOL. Closer to me, I've never been to that one either. I've been to Paducah. I only I was there very, very briefly, very quickly. I would like to go back one day when I'm not quite so. I had a very tight time frame. We were passing through on our way to another town, so I had a very tight time frame, and I was kind of, if I'm honest, I was kind of overwhelmed. Um, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that, and I was overwhelmed by it. Which, you know what, it actually prepared me for when we went to Quilltown this time, because I was more prepared for it. I kind of knew what I needed to be, you know. Um, I was just more prepared for it. But, but yeah, Paducah is amazing. I was there once. Like I said, I was only there for like an hour because I had a very short time frame of to go there. I would like to actually go back and spend a considerable more amount of time there, as opposed to just an hour. But yeah, no, Terry, I agree with you. I wouldn't drive alone either. Luckily for me, Mama Joyce and Sherlock sure are always down for a road trip. Um, this year was just a bad year. We have too many things going on. Too many family members that need us close by and things. So, and it's not like it's never going to happen again. So, you know, there'll be other years, there'll be other ones. Knew what you would expect from your bank account? No, that I did. Well, I take that back. I did kind of plan a little bit for that. More so just like mentally, like when I went to Paducah, I didn't bring any projects with me. I didn't have anything with me. I didn't have any ideas. I just kind of wanted to go, and I thought, I'd get inspired by just walking around. But basically, what it turned out to happen is I got overwhelmed, and of course, I was only there for an hour too, which you need way more time than an hour. So when we were in Quilt Town, I brought projects with me, so I had kind of a way for my brain to or it's my creative juices to start flowing, and then once I kind of got into the right mindset of being creative, then things started happening, and we had all day in Quilt Town. So Drove to Gettysburg by myself. Then I was when I was then I was single and had a babysitter for my cat. Oh wow. Gettysburg is someplace I would like to go visit someday. Okay, so let's flip this over now. Give it another press. Here's our next one. Two more. There we go. I'm driving a new car alone. Oh, we took Mama's Joyce's brand new car, her new Buick, to Quilt Town. You went in 2011 in a 2003 car. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. There we go. So yeah, Saturday we will have our After Dark edition starting at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys check that out. Mama Joyce and Sherlock Cheryl will be joining me. And then on Sunday we're going to be starting a brand new project called Timberland Trails. It is another Wilmington Prints project. I've been digging Wilmington Prints lately. It's another project from them. It was written exclusively for their Timberland Trails. Um, sorry, for their Timberland Trails fabric line. It's a panel, couple of different panel prints, and some flying geese, and some border fabric, things like that. Should go together pretty quickly, actually. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. It should go together pretty quick. But just like all of our other projects, we'll need to prop the fabric and cut everything before we can start sewing. Go. Hot, 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 hot. Let me let that one sit for just a second. All right. Lay it out. Make sure I did it right. Yes, I did. But if you're interested in this pattern, you can get it. I left a link to it in the description box below. I purchased this one as a kit from my local quilt store, but I did leave links to the fabric that I'm using. I think. I'm pretty sure. Um, so if you are interested in it, I think that this would really go together with any pattern, any fabric really. Nice tone on tone or solid backing fabric or background fabric, and then a nice pretty medium and dark colored fabrics. I think it would go really nicely with. It would probably look really nice with fall colored fabrics. Would probably look really, really nice. I keep losing Fern says. Sorry about that, Fern. You know, sometimes the bot can be a jerk. Nothing I can do about it, sorry. Checking in, how's it going? Sandra's going well. Going pretty good. We made a couple of small leaf blocks already. We're on our third one. But the pattern is by Happy Quilting. It's called Swirling Leaves by Melissa Corry. Now let's lay out this last one here. Music's on point tonight. It's like rockin' tonight. I really like it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I did turn it down a little bit because I noticed it being a little bit loud before, so I did turn it down a little bit. I don't know if you guys can still hear it or not. I've not watched any of my videos since I turned it down. I have not, unfortunately, had the opportunity to. Go. Go. can't tell if this light just has a loose plug or if it's actually going out. I feel like I keep seeing it flicker, but it could just be me. Fern says, I have ironed my quilt top, cut out last border, now to sew it on, and top will be done. That's awesome, Fern. That's really awesome. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Make sure you post a picture in our Facebook group. Can't wait to see what that looks like. I love seeing what you guys are working on. It's just, it keeps me inspired. It keeps me going. Um, you guys are so incredibly talented. Raven says, once you go live, I don't hear music. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be kind of quiet in the background, and I know that when I stop talking, it gets a little louder, but I felt like it was a little bit too loud before, so I did turn it down just ever so slightly. So I'll watch the next couple of videos and see if it's too loud or whatever and make some adjustments from there. Judy says, well, I'll need to call it a night. No problem, Judy. We completely understand. That's the purple one, by the way. Not a problem. We completely understand. Hopefully we'll get to see you on Saturday, but if not, I understand. You have a great evening, ma'am, and you sleep well. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here. Here we go. This one here. This one here goes open. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to to go over and subscribe to Judy's channel. She has just recently started her own channel, which I am so excited for her. It's really exciting for her. So make sure you guys go check her out. What am I doing wrong? No, I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. So, okay. It's this way. It's this way. Okay, this way. This way. No. This way. This way. So, towards that one. This one. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm looking at it wrong. Oh my gosh. I'm at a point now where I'm starting to get tired because I'm starting to look at this all wonky. Okay, so that's the way I need to go. And then this one needs to go this way. Okay. There we go. You never hear it? Oh, weird. Okay. I've heard it when I've been replaying my videos before. I've heard it. And this one goes open. And then that one goes to that side. Okay. And there we go. This will be our final block for the night. So we'll put this one together and then we'll say goodnight for the evening. I'm just really glad that we were able to start sewing this project. I think it's going to come together pretty quickly now that all the pieces are cut up and ready to go. I will say that the pieces could be numbered or lettered a little bit better. They're not at all. There is some marking that you do, but not a lot. So it can be a little confusing. Just like with our, what on earth is that? That little car? Is that that's supposed to be, Carrie? I can't tell what that is. Is that supposed to be a little car? It's cute. It looks like a little bus or something. Um, are you telling us that you're on a bus? You're waiting for a bus? But yeah, just like our Blackberry Bramble project, it was a little frustrating there for a minute because it was like all this cutting and finally we got to sew. I know you guys can't hear it. The music is jamming. Yeah, that's all. Okay. I like that one. Got a little bit of a beat to it. I like it. All right. Just about there. All right. There we go. All right, so when we come back, we will be putting a sashing around these blocks. Lay out the leaf unit, 2 background 2.5 by 6.5 rectangles, and 2 background 2.5 by 10.5 rectangles is shown. So the pieces in the middle row together. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Just mark that so we know for next time. We're done with that. There we go. Alrighty. Put this one down. There we go. Alright, so this is our final block for the night. Little mini leaf. So we've got 4 of them made. Front row. Hang on. What did I do? Oh, I just got to flip. Yeah, okay. There we go. Sandra says dinner and taxes done. That is awesome, Sandra. I did our taxes last weekend. I do mine, Mr. Wizards, and the girls' taxes. There you go. So 3 small leaves, or I'm sorry, 4 small leaves thus far. Go ahead and clip that up. Put that in our Ziploc here. For right now. There we go. So when we come back, we will be working on putting, there's a sashing that goes around those blocks to finish them out, and then we will begin our large leaf blocks And then after that, it's our chains. We'll start putting our chains together. And then it's just a matter of putting putting the pieces together. So this one's going to go together pretty quickly, I think. Now that everything is cut up correctly, so it should go together fairly quickly. All right. Well, thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate that. This is a bummer. I'm going to have to order any one of those. But thanks again so much, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of our super chatters tonight. You guys were so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our members. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that as well. And just, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget before you leave to hit that like button for me. Just give that a tickle. And if you are not already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Just a reminder, Saturday we will have our After Dark edition starting at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Don't forget to bring your wine. And then Sunday we'll be starting a new project called Timberland Trails. And then on Tuesday of next week, we'll be working on our February Spools of the Year, which hopefully Taylor will be able to join us on Tuesday for that as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, folks, thanks again so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your evening, rest of your week, and I will see you again in just a couple of days. Bye for now.